Good day, students. I am Sir Flor, and this is Learn High School Mathematics with Sir Flor. For today, we will be discussing to you how to graph quadratic functions first. So this is a grade 9 mathematics. So without further ado, let's get started. So let us consider the following function. Determine the properties of parabola in terms of vertex, axis of symmetry, concavity, axis intercepts, and domain range. Then sketch the graph. So here is your first example. We have here y is equal to x squared minus 10x plus 21. In order to graph the parabola, so let's have first some of the properties and let us solve for this. So the first one, you have to find out the vertex. Remember that this equation, so let us have first a red. So this equation, this is in standard form. Okay, standard form. Now, to find out the vertex, let us have first a formula in finding for the value of h and the value of k, since the vertex is in the form of h comma k. So the h there here is negative b over 2a. The value of a here is 1. The value of b here is negative 10 and c is 21. Now, replace all the values of all the variables b and a to this formula, which is h is equal to negative of negative 10 over 2 times 1. And 2 times 1 here is, that is correct, 2. And negative of negative 10 here is positive 10. So therefore, h here is 10 divided by 2. And h now is 5. Now, to find out the value of k, this will become 4ac minus b squared over 4a. And the value of k now here is 4 times 1 times the c, which is 21, minus b, which is negative 10 squared over 4 times 1. And k here is 4 times 21, which is 84 minus 100. Why 100? Because negative 10 squared is negative 10 times negative 10 over 4. Then k here is negative 16 divided by 4, or k here is negative 4. So the coordinates of the vertex now will be 5 comma negative 4. Now, proceed now to axis of symmetry. The axis of symmetry, remember, this is an equation. Starting off with the x. Now, the value here is your value of h. So therefore, your axis of symmetry will be x is equal to 5. Next, we have the concavity. Since a is a positive number, therefore, your concavity will be opens upward. What could be the domain? So the domain is always like this. X such that x is an element of real number. And the range will be y such that y is greater than or equal to negative 4. Remember, we use the greater than or equal to because the value or the sign of a is a positive number. And negative 4 coming from the k. I hope that you understand this. If this is unclear to you, you may go back again. Next part, we have to find the x and y intercept. So for x-intercept, we have to set y is equal to 0. So that we can write this as 0 is equal to x squared minus 10x plus 21. Or you can interchange just like this one. X squared minus 10x plus 21 equals to 0. Then, find the factors of this one. So, the factors are x, which is minus 7, and x minus 3 equals to 0. Then, split this into two parts and equate each factor equal to 0. So x minus 7 equals to 0 and x minus 3 equals to 0. Therefore, the first value of x now will be 7 and the second value of x here is 3. Then, write the coordinates of this x-intercept, starting off with the value of x, which is the 7, then followed by the 0, always. Same with this one. First one, write first the value of x followed by 0. For the y-intercept, you have to set what x is equal to 0. Or the shortcut method here is the constant. So therefore, y here is 21. And the coordinates will be 0, 21. Next step. Of course, you have to graph. Okay, so based from the given vertex, coordinates of vertex, the intercepts x and y intercept, let's have a graph. So to graph this, just like this. Okay, first one we have 5 and negative 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other one, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 and 4, just like this one and this one. So locate this one. So this is the vertex with 5 and negative 4 as your coordinates. Now, let's have 3, 0. So locate on the x-axis 3, 0 and 7, 0. So this one. So 3, 0 and of course 7, 0. And of course the y-intercept. So think that this is an extended part of your y-axis. So let's say this point is 0, 21. And let's graph. So please take a look on the light blue or purple. So you have to start drawing the parabola from the leftmost part of that point. So the point here is 0, 21, then go down to 3, 0, and then curve it, and upward, then go to the right part and extend. So here is the graph of y is equal to x squared minus 10x plus 21. I hope that you get this part. Last example, or should I say next example? Okay, let's have next example. Next example, what if I give you this one? Y is equal to negative x squared minus 6x minus 5. So, let us proceed to graph of this given quadratic function. So from here, since there is a negative there, so we have to create another one quadratic equation. That your negative must be on the outside. Okay? So this means you have to rewrite this in this manner. So this is y is equal to negative, then you have to change all the signs of all the terms here. So instead of negative x squared, you have to write this as x squared. Instead of negative 6x, you have to use as positive 6x. And instead of 5, you have to add 5. So here is the new quadratic form or quadratic equation form. But remember, you have to use again the original for some of the properties. But on this new quadratic form or quadratic equation, we will use it on the other property. So, to find out first the vertex, you have to use first the original given. So, the value of A here is -1, the value of B is -6, and the value of C is -5. Now, use again the formula H and K. But before that, kindly pause the video to solve for the value of H and K. When you're ready, please resume this video. Done already? Let's see if your answers are correct. Let's have H is -b over 2a. Okay, so to find out the value of H, simply solve this one or simply substitute all the values of the variable. So let's have H equals negative of -6 over 2 times -1. And 8, simplify this will become 6 over -2, and H here is -3. For K, we have 4ac minus b squared over 4a. And if you simplify this, this will become 4 times -1 times -5 minus -6 squared over 4 times -1. And if you simplify this, this will become 20. 20 minus 36 over -4. And simplify it further, this will become -16 over -4. And your final K here is 4. Therefore, the vertex is -3 and 4. How about the axis of symmetry? Remember that the axis of symmetry starts first with the value of x and then equals. So the axis of symmetry will be x is equal to the value of h, which is -3. How about the concavity? Remember, the sign of A is negative. Therefore, the concavity will be opens downward. For the domain, of course, same as this one, x such that x is an element of any real number. And for the range, we have y such that y is less than or equal to 4. Why we use less than? Because of the sign of A. And why 4? Because of the value of K always. I hope that you understand this. Okay, I will rewrite it again. Y is equal to negative of x squared plus 6x plus 5. Now, to get the x-intercepts, you have to set y is equal to 0. Therefore, we have y, 0, sorry na. We have here 0 is equal to negative of x squared plus 6x plus 5. Or you can rewrite this as negative x squared plus 6x plus 5 equals to 0. But here, you have to use the expression inside the parentheses to factor this. So the factors of this one will be, I think x plus 5. And the other one here is x plus 1 is equal to 0. Then, you only have to use this inside to factor, not to factor, but to find the values of x. So meaning x plus 5 equals to 0, equate this, and x plus 1 equals to 0. Therefore, the value of x here is negative 5, and the other one, x is equal to negative 1. And of course, the coordinates of the x-intercepts are starting off with negative 5 and followed by 0. Then, for the other one, start first with the negative 1 followed by 0. So these are the x-intercepts. For y-intercept, we have to set x is equal to 0, or the y-intercept, which is negative 5. So therefore, y is negative 5. And the coordinates will be 0, negative 5. I hope that you understand this part. Next, to graph. Here is how I graph. Again, the vertex here is negative 3 and 4. Okay, negative 3 and 4. Let's say this is negative 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's say this is your vertex with the coordinates of negative 3, 4. Okay, and then let's go over with the x-intercept. So the x-intercepts are negative 5 and negative 1. Okay, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5 here. So negative 5, 0. And this one, negative 1, 0. And then for the y-intercept, we have here negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5 here. So therefore 0, negative 5. And remember, you have to connect again, starting off with the leftmost part of that point. So let's use my blue. So therefore, starting off with negative 5, 0, then push it through upward, then whoops, downward, going to 1, negative 1, 0, and going down to 5, 0, negative 5. And then continuously until you reach down, extend the tails. So this is the graph of y is equal to negative x squared minus 6x minus 5. I hope that you understand this lesson. Now, if there is a part that is unclear to you, please go back to the part which is unclear to you until you understand that one. If you have any questions, please type in the comments. And that's it for today. I am Sir Flor, and this is Learn High School Mathematics with Sir Flor. Have a great day, everyone, and God bless you all.